45.
A couple of reds. This was a simple shot to play.
53.
And then he's going to need to touch them in some way, unless there's more red. No, is it a plant to the
61.
middle?
Do with the cue ball here.
Well, this red goes to the middle, no need. Yeah, well played.
9.
What a start from Jack. One snooker to tie. Two snookers needed.
73.
Needs a safety shot, Mark Selby. I think that's...
Like
I've
Lisowski.
probably played the black to the
73.
cushion, actually. Red to the cushion, just above. Well, the red goes. And that makes absolutely sure of this game. Or maybe just a little pot. Look at that. Brilliant.
It's Mark Allen.
9.
And this is just what he would have imagined. King final.
Yes, and what's be in Mark Selby's mind is the last three. So
17.
it wasn't one of the smaller events. There's the Shanghai Masters. So that's still
25.
fresh in Mark Selby's mind.
Yes, it was the poor break-off that did for Selby in this opening frame, bringing a red up the table.
32.
And Jack Lisowski did the damage.
33.
Playing with a new cue this season.
38.
Having broke consistent, couple of finals, semi-final, 4 other ranking quarter-finals.
40.
Neil Roberts' appearances in Riga and in China.
43.
But I doubt that Jack Lisowski has ever
47.
played as he's done in this tournament so far. Remember, he's already
52.
beaten John Higgins. All 3 of those outstanding
58.
victories.
Foul.
Can he go all the way today? Well, that's...
Yeah. Right-handed.
33.
Nobody quite does it as good as Ronnie O'Sullivan, of course. But what a shot to have. That wobbled a little. Needed the black, but by going up for the blue, he needs another red.
49.
But he's the right side of the blue. A little kick.
55.
Took the pace out.
And the pink stays out, so he'll
Lisowski,
certainly play on.
55. 1.
And this is some safety play that Lisowski could have done without.
Selby 8.
Let's get him out of that zone. Played it at a good speed, not to leave a free ball. Had he missed. Try and force Mark Selby to pop the red. Looks good. Looks good, pushing it over the pot. It's not far away. Oh, excellent effort. behind the green.
Competed tactically, and that was key. And he's got to do that again today.
One. Lisowski won in the second frame.
So Jack Lisowski double.
Oh, you couldn't have played it any better.
Selby's standout win of the week was, of course, Selby stood up to the pressure.
Well, he's going to... Well, please don't. Oh, what a good recovery. Played it well.
Event before he made the semi-finals
29.
in Belfast, losing to O'Sullivan in dramatic.
Higgins in Ireland. So checking to see if the pink spots, but
36.
well, that could.
$42.
With colours.
50.
It's looking like a carbon copy of the previous frame, Jack.
50.
Yes, and that ensures that the sound. So Selby getting
63.
could have been so different. But by the same token, Mark Selby knocked to Reading, so
It's a terrific start to the final, isn't it? Both
70.
players look to be cute.
50.
$78.
That's a good response. Lisowski will have a great chance to lift his first major title.
9.
And this time, he is.
17. $25. 33.
He really straight away. He looks really up for it.
His
41.
performance in the final of the English Open. But this week, whenever we've seen him on the match table, he's looked as sharp as a tack.
46.
Well, that rattled a little. Clean. Went into the...
62.
Didn't miss it, though. He'll be guaranteed to make it 2 each.
70.
Absorb that early onslaught and come back with a couple of big strikes of it.
Mark Selby, 75 in a frame.
A thoroughly entertaining quartet of frames.
One.
What a great shot. Fantastic pot. And he's earned himself, and I say earned himself, a real good chance.
Very fine line.
Although, to be fair, Philip, he
7.
played the cue ball into a nice area there, didn't leave anything. A shot.
Yeah, but as you say, if he had missed it,
It would have been over the lip.
16.
Well, he potted the red badly, and that's why the cue ball stuck in the park there.
Long.
Referee keeping a close eye on things there. That red was coming back down the table. Just the paint. Good pot.
1.
Needs another. He struck that so sweet.
7.
But it,
13.
Losing his 2-0 lead.
yeah, I think that's a good word. And he has done.
Lisowski, 26.
Positional play wasn't good enough in that. But a let off. And if Lisowski can see this red to the middle.
1.
Nice little rub on the blue, but he.
7.
Well, that's another good kiss on the yellow. Push.
And that was the first time, really, that a player has been in and the opportunity to punish that and at least get right back in the frame.
11.
Well, very cleverly. He didn't bring the red up.
Seventeen.
2 snookers required. Fine.
20.
Punish for his error. Selby missing straight away with the red to left centre.
Lisowski, 24 in the frame.
And Selby remains seated. So Jack Lisowski.
19.
This time, just got the right.
20. 25.
Now, where's the pink going to go?
$32. 39.
To take the more difficult red to gain position, a two-frame lead. And Selby doing
45.
what Selby.
Yes, went this week. He scored well.
52.
He's attacked the balls that we've seen for quite some time. His final.
59.
Yes, and probably down to Ronnie, a bit like Ding Junhui when he won the UK the week before, Pete O'Sullivan.
Benchmark, doesn't he, in that regard? Look at what Judd
66.
trumped with the world rankings and world champion for the first time. Any time you can beat O'Sullivan in a big event.
Like Selby on this week. It was a fantastic match.
73.
This frame long since.
Caught the cameraman out there. What a pot.
It certainly was.
Host of other big breaks.
80.
And trying to bring the black into play as well.
$87.
To hold the cue ball.
92.
As you say, beautiful shot.
90. 99.
Yes, the pain has all had the chance. Giving it back to your opponent. Lisowski missing a blue that... He looks sharp as attack.
106, 10.
Down there from Marcel. And what a clearance.
To bringing in reds out into the open. Instead of getting that cue ball dead on the cushion behind the green. Caught it just a little bit too thick. Similar thing for Lisowski. Caught it too thick. Well, that's opened things up. And a good attempt to get this good safety. Red's coming down the table. And he's left it on.
One. Seven.
And as mentioned earlier, a tremendous conversion rate of late, having won 13 of his past 14.
15.
Played it with
22.
Well, that's a mistake. Didn't mean to catch the red for Lisowski at last. Having said that, he's coming to the table snookered.
27.
Still 83 there.
Well, Selby will be pleased. He's missed frame ball.
Marks up in
The black tied up.
Well, you can't hit them much better than that. So no attempt at the pot. Chance of the snooker. Caught it just a little bit too thin. Yeah, the safety last shot from Lisowski wasn't good enough, and it's cost him the frame.
Marks up in 1.
Just one snooker needed, so well.
Foul. Marks up in 4. Frame conceded.
Well, Jack Lisowski has scored just...
And when he takes this red,
50.
think there have been periods over the last couple of seasons winning those 8 Triple Crown titles, and where has that error come from? Goodness me.
Max Selby.
That is incredible, but what a chance here. Well, it was never easy. He was nicely on the pink to develop the pink. But well, still in with a chance. This red over the pocket. Caught it a little bit thin. On the left arm. Missed it by a long way. Doesn't want the full ball kiss. And that little rub. Yeah, good pot.
1.
Lisowski
Max
would
Selby.
have.
Foul and a miss.
How's your luck? How's your luck?
Session right now, he'd be highly delighted to be level pegging, having been outplayed in the second half of this first session of the final.
Low, he's in trouble next shot. So took the risk. And he's left it on. Yeah, Mr.
Has seen Mark Selby win 5 out of 6, barring snookers.
Max Selby.
Well, I really am the black. It's absolutely guaranteed this frame. But 2 snookers is attainable. Pink's in a pretty good spot. Green and brown.
Then
Max.
to the
Foul.
and Jack